All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Don's Diner. I don't know how this is going to work out, but we're going to try it. The last one didn't work out so well, as it only recorded for about 6 minutes and then the thing froze up. So I'm going to try making another one. Today, what I'm making is what I call Sloppy Don's. Everybody's familiar with Sloppy Joe's. I'm making a Sloppy Don, which is my take on Sloppy Joe's. I using potato rounds, French fried potatoes, potato rounds. They're just round and they're flat. They set on the griddle well, so I can get them rounded up. They're going to take the longest to cook, so I put them on first. They're frozen, so I got to get them started. Put a little salt on them so my cardiologist can keep working. I got my griddle on and I'm cooking them on kind of a medium. So this is going to take a few minutes. And then we're going to do my Sloppy Joe mix, Sloppy Don mix. So I'm going to pause for a few minutes while these rounds start cooking up, and I'll come back when I'm cooking the hamburger. Don't you go nowhere. We will be back. I hope this works. Okay, I think I'm back on. We've been gone for a couple of minutes, but these are starting to brown up nicely. So we're going to start getting ready to make the star of the show. And what we're going to do is we're going to put just a little bit of oil on this. And I'm going to add my onions. Maybe 3/4 of a cup. Spread that out. Now on my griddle, don't know if I told you this, this is the Blue Rhino. And it has what is called the sear zone over on this side. So the right side of my griddle is hotter than the left. There's a piece of metal you can put underneath here, which I've done to make this a little bit warmer. But I've got the two right burners on kind of medium. And I got this left one on low. So I've got my potatoes over here just staying warm. On this left side, all the way over, that's just going to be my warming area. Now I got these onions going on. I'm going to put just a little salt, just a little bit of pepper. And that's just because. The other thing I'm going to do, if you watch some videos, they'll tell you don't use this stuff, but I haven't found a problem with it. It's just the jarred up minced garlic. I've had good luck with it. I know how to mince up garlic, but this is just simple. And it's ready in an instant. I'm going to put about a teaspoon in there. Add a little flavor to my onions before I get to the star of the show. Let these onions soften up a little bit. And I don't know if you can tell from the camera angle, but they're starting to get caramelized. Just a little bit. And now I'm starting to smell that garlic. Move these potatoes a little bit farther off here to the cooler side so I can keep them warm. And now let's add hamburger. You can't have a sloppy Don without hamburger. And that is my hamburger. Get rid of my bag here. And I'm going to chop this up into my onion and my garlic. Let this start browning up. This really doesn't take very long. And it tastes good. I've got my own concoction for a Sloppy Joe sauce, which I'll show you here once this hamburger gets done. You can use whatever you want. If you do what I do, it's going to taste good. Do what you do, it's going to taste whatever you make. That made me sound like a jerk. Probably because I am. But I'm taking a lot of time working on making my food good. And when I start showing it to you, that means I'm confident that it tastes good. So if you do it this way, you're going to have a good meal. As you can see, it doesn't take long. And I'm out here on the deck. I'm not in the kitchen with my oven on, cooking up my tater rounds. I'm not in the kitchen messing up Debbie's kitchen, getting in trouble, which is one of my favorite pastimes. But I'm out on the deck, little 16-ounce can of Busch, enjoying this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Look at that. Man, man. Now, the last video I did, if you saw it, it's my little main video, and it's 16 minutes long. But for some reason, somewhere around the 6-minute mark, it froze. And it quit. And it aggravated me to no end. But here's what I did. Hopefully it's going to turn out good. I went to my library, talked to a nice lady there, and asked her if they ever had classes on how to make videos with your phone. How to make YouTube videos. And this nice lady looked at me and said, I can do that. So I am going to meet with her next week, and she's going to educate me on how to do videos, if I'm not too dumb to learn. I know how to cook, just got to figure the video thing out. You see this hamburger? It's looking good. I had to get away from my food so I could sneeze. Alright, now we're going to make a sauce, folks. Make a Sloppy Don sauce. And to make a Sloppy Don sauce, you need a little bit of barbecue sauce. I've got a cup here. I'm going to put about half of it in there. You need a couple of tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. We're going to take some A1 and a couple of tablespoons of that. Tablespoon and a half. Don't have to really be perfect. And then this one's going to surprise you a little bit. This is Engelhofer Sweet Hot Mustard. Then we're going to put a tablespoon and a half of that into our hamburger mixture. So we got onion, garlic, barbecue sauce, Worcestershire sauce, A1, and sweet hot mustard. And what we're going to do is we're going to mix this up into a sloppy Joe mix. I think it's a little dry yet. Add a little bit more barbecue sauce. Are you having fun? Are you excited? Yep. Turn this heat off. Turn this one off. And I'm going to fix you a plate full of sloppy Don. So what we do is we get our plate, we throw some of these potato rounds on here. Yep, that's what we did. And then we take some of this sloppy Joe mix and we'll just throw that on top. Is that looking good? Well, it's going to get better. Because I'm going to take some shredded cheese and I put some shredded cheese on there. So now that is a finished plate of a sloppy Don. I hope you enjoyed what I just did. I promise you it's good. In fact, I'll take a bite. Let me get my fork to verify that. And try it. Let me know what you think. You can do this on a skillet on your stove. You can fix potatoes in your oven. All this can be done inside. I just like cooking outside. So there's a plate full. Here's my first bite. You know something? Hate to brag, this guy can cook. I hope you try it. Until next time, thank you and goodbye.